NYC, baby. The stars are out. Say what's up to Spike for me.
Fans live for games like this one.
MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikal Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that, for real.
But don't get it twisted, though.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take it easy on you.
You already know, I know that. But, hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game.
It's easy. Come on.
All right?
Okay. I like that confidence.
Yeah, you already know.
We'll see after the game, then.
All right?
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks against the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Jackson Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with James. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the two spot. And for New York, they've got Jalen Brunson. Achua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
And it's the Knicks to start out. Back to Brunson. Kicks it out, Towns. And the power finish.
And look at Cat showing off the handle.
Doncic passes to Mr. Incredible. Pass to Hayes. Out to James. Just 5 to shoot. Achua with some nice D. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges, in reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together. They hope to replicate that success at this level, and now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Outside Achua. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They defeated Washington in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. No good from outside. On offense, here are the Lakers. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. So it's Los Angeles now, and this game, the first chance they've had to see New York. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Mr. Incredible. Hayes, the pass to James. Gets the 3 to fall. James has got 6.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, B.A. With anticipation leading up to the trade deadline, the Hornets front office has not been idle. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. And New York has possession, following the score by Los Angeles. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
On the board, he's had a much bigger impact these last few years that he did before that. He can be relied on now to make a difference with his rebounding, and that's a product of how hard he's.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Jalen Brunson is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Holmes in at the 4 spot. That's the group for New York starting the second. And slam dunk by James.
Still has the hops. LeBron, one of the most forceful dunkers in the league.
And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 7.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player. Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Brunson surveys. And Reeves pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Hachimura. Fade away. And again, it's the Lakers.
Hachimura is going to take all those mid-range shots if he can get them.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Wizards gave them a bit of a boost. He ended up with 9 points and made an effort to share it with his guys, too. It ended up being such a solid night for him, putting in a lot of energy and making things happen for his team. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Brunson with it. 10 points for him. Takes the 3. And it's Connect with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Back to James. Over Achua. And again, it's the Lakers.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Bridges outside. Rebounded by LeBron. The Lakers lead by 22. Pass to Hayes. Doncic on the wing. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the shot goes in.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Doncic against Brunson. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
The Knicks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Inside, it's stolen by James. Here's Connect, the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, showing off his sneaky athleticism. Connect fears no one when attacking the basket.
Now a timeout called by New York. Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but
and through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Lakers on top, opening up a huge gap. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. For the East, Jason Tatum.
Reminds me of the Swiss Army knife forward Jason Tatum. It's amazing how well-developed a scorer he is at such a young age. What's even more amazing, his fans really get on him when he's not producing at the highest level. A little bit ungrateful, if you ask me.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Knicks.
Where's the perimeter D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa. Let's take a step back.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Hayes is out there with James. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Mr. Incredible in at the 2. And that one's good. James has got 16 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Bridges. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Brunson passes to Achua. About a minute played here in the second half. Brunson against Doncic. Brunson misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Hayes inside. Towns on him. Takes one from 10 feet. Again, the Lakers score.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to James. And there's
out of the way.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Doncic. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 12 points in the game.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Doncic passes to Mr. Incredible. Softly drops in the floater.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games. Achiuwa finds Towns. Outside Brunson. Off target from outside.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Mr. Incredible. Outside Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Towns with the ball. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Brunson. 12 points for him. The shot misses. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Mr. Incredible, no good.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Doncic. It's Bridges on the wing. And it's blocked. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's guarded by Bridges. Left side McBride. Back to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the dunk.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And so it's Los Angeles. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked.
Group substitution here for New York. Carl Anthony Towns is checked in for Robinson. Achiuwa comes in for Chanchar. OG Anunoby's checked in for McBride. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Milton. .102 left in the fourth quarter. On the take, Mr. Incredible. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Mr. Incredible, good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like...
You thought it was going to be easy, huh? Man, nothing's easy in this league.
I ain't going anywhere. I'll get that jersey next time.
I hope so.
All right, man.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
Great win tonight, MP. Quiet out there tonight.
You were the top rookie last month. And
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Lakers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Clippers just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for the Lakers, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got LeBron James. Doncic out there with Mr. Incredible. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, the guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. And it's Zubac in at the 5. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality Basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Outside, James. Knocks down the three ball.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Now here's Powell. Last time out he had 13 points. Inside, here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. You just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Powell after the miss from Boone. Here's Powell. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Now Leonard, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Outside Leonard, 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Powell, that's good.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Now, here's Doncic. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And it's good, 2 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside Leonard. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. Rebound the Lakers.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Doncic passes to Boone. James outside. Picked by Finney-Smith. And it's LeBron James with the three. James has got 6 points.
Just ridiculously long shot from LeBron. Defenses usually let him prove if he can make it from there.
Here's Powell. Good, nice job down low. Powell's got his second basket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Finney-Smith, still without a basket. In the corner, it's James. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. 1:07 left here in the first quarter. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Now, here is Harden. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Toronto. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Powell, no good. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
He gets it in there. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Outside Leonard. Will it go? Jump shot is good that time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. We witnessed him delivering us. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Norman Powell, round out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Drew Eubanks, and it's McConnell in at the point. Powell against Reeves. Eubanks, he can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Hachimura. Reeves outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, GA?
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. And Len has it in the corner.
Right there!
Vanderbilt the pass to Boone. Reeves outside. Off target with his 3. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Powell kicks to Bogdanovich. Can they get it? He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by McConnell. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Reeves. Shoots over Powell. Again, the Lakers.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to talk to his guys. Kawhi Leonard's checked in. So it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Los Angeles Lakers.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. And pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
And now it's time to bring up the players of the month in the NBA. For the West, Stephen Curry.
Lately, Stephen Curry has been making all the right moves. His shooting has been exceptional, as always, but also his energy level has been off the charts. Whatever he's taking pregame, I'll take 2.
I know, right?
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Here's Doncic. Taking a look at the Lakers. Mr. Incredible is out there with Doncic. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Mr. Incredible to pass to Doncic. Doncic knocks in the 3.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way.
And he's good on the second. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Al Harden, his scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Pass to Powell, the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The shot's good from Hayes.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Leonard. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the wing on the left. Finney-Smith kicks to Boone. Shoots over Leonard. Shot's good by Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got 5 points so far.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
On the wing, Batum. James defending. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. To stop the run. Rebound the Lakers. Here's James. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Lakers. Len comes in for Hayes. And Vanderbilt subbed in for LeBron. Clippers with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Harden the pass to Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper. 15 points in the game.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Harden against Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pass to Powell. Leonard on the wing.
Screen.
Outside, Batum. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
So good at so quickly analyzing and getting through his progressions. Nick Batum gets it off before the defender can react.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And then for the Lakers, Hachimura, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. McConnell's got his first basket of the night. And as James Harden enters his mid-30s doors, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
It's so true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
4 on the shot clock. Reeves can't hit. Clippers trail by 13. Powell kicks to Leonard. Now, here's McConnell. He's covered by Boone. McConnell passes to Zubac. Powell against Hachimura. The shot by Powell, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
The Lakers moving the ball around. Boone. And the 3-ball is good. Mr. Incredible's got 5 points now in the quarter. Leonard looking over the floor. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And his Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Powell comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's James Harden in for T.J. McConnell. The Lakers also changing it up. Hayes, he's checked in for Hachimura. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Connect. And it's Mr. Incredible in for Austin Reeves. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. The veteran wings, Powell and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size. This is how dominant Leonard can be, and once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. And here is LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
The Lakers shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And here are the Clippers now. It's an 18-point game. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Wins, pay the bills, baby. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Stephen Curry.
And his foul shooting has looked a little weaker over the last 5 games compared to where he was the rest of the season. I know how frustrating that can be, and I'm sure he's eager to turn it around.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Hill to the sharp-shooting backcourt. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Hayes is out there with James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 2. What makes this matchup even more compelling is the fact that both of these teams are on a win streak.
There's some extra motivation for both sides. Neither team wants to see that streak end. They want to continue and build momentum.
Here we go. So Golden State will get the first possession. Hield finds Green. And here's Jackson Davis. Curry looking it over. Green with a screen on Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Warriors, not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
Checking out the Lakers, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
On the wing, Green. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Butler outside. No good there. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Curry, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. He tries for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Hield. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Mr. Incredible, no good. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Jackson Davis. On the wing, Green. Check by James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Warriors trail by 7. And we're going to cut away now to Shams Charania on the line, who's got a story out of Dallas. Shams, what's the news on the Mavs?
Thank you, B.A. They had a player on their wish list in Malik Monk, and they got him. Above all else, the thing that the coaching staff really loves about Monk is his efficiency. They want to run a more streamlined offensive system, and they think Monk can help them do it.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 5. Doncic outside. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 6 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Hield. Still no points. Outside Curry. takes it inside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Hits the trifecta.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Warriors trail by 13. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Hachimura's checked in for Finney-Smith. And Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. Payton comes in for Green. Pajemski's checked in for Hield. And it's Collins in for Stephen Curry. And here's Butler outside. He drops it from range.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Mr. Incredible. 5 points in the game. The rebound by Payton. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Looney. Collins with it. Fires the three. Len pulls it in.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Vanderbilt. Outside Reeves. Vanderbilt with a screen. And Los Angeles another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Butler against Hachimura. Looney, a screen on Hachimura. 4-3. Butler, good. Butler's got his second bucket on the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Lakers on top, up by 10. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back. The Lakers going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Santos. Butler's checked in for Payton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Pajemski. They've got Luka Doncic. Connect is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Hayes. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He tallied 10 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor. He was effective in that game, finding ways to be useful out there. Back to you guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by the Lakers. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hield. Lets it go from deep. The Lakers with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road. He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. The three. And it's Connect with a rebound.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Mr. Incredible. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one. Now here's Hield. He picked up 15 in their last win against Utah. And here's Curry. Hield, a screen on Doncic. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Off target at the rim.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Shoots. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half now in the books. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters, make them earn their points inside. But even if that were tried, I don't think it would play out that way.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Los Angeles leading by 14. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson-Davis. And it's Butler in at the 3, small forward. And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Butler passes to Hield. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Mr. Incredible. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Mr. Incredible's got 9. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 14-point game. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be their 3rd game on the road with 7 games total on the schedule. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 9. On the wing, Reeves, guarded by Hield, and the shot's good. He's got 5.
Just so skilled in that screen and roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Green. Back to Hield. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Hield's got 7 points for the quarter.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And there's the lob. Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
Warriors trail by 13. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Mr. Incredible, no good.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Mr. Incredible. Oh, he tries a 3. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. And as we go deeper into the regular season and the standings start to take shape across the league, let's have a look at where the rookies are at in the Rookie of the Year race. And he's demonstrated some tremendous skill so far. We're smack in the middle of the season, and he's just one spot back from the... The Lakers lead by 14. Jared Vanderbilt out there with James. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Here's Payton. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Incredible. And it's good for 2. Warriors trail by 18. Now Curry from 7 feet away. And that's off the glass and in.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. James, a screen on Payton. Finney-Smith inside, guarded by Payton. Outside Vanderbilt. 4 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Man, this guy, he just lives in pressure. He's so cool in those moments. Very aware of the shot clock situations at all times. I'm not even impressed anymore.
Outside Moody. Pass to Podziemski. Uses the glass on the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Lakers lead by 16. Now James. Outside Finney-Smith. On target from range.
Known as a point forward, James excels at facilitating the offense and making his teammates better. One of the best to ever do it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Moody. Butler's checked in for Payton. And Hield is subbed in for Podziemski. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Hield, the screen on Doncic. Doncic against Curry. Outside Hield. Shot clock at 5. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Now here is James. To the wing, right side. Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Fires for 3. That won't go. Making him 7 for 10 now. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 19. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Mr. Incredible. Gets stolen by Hield. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. No good with the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Finney-Smith. All right, Grant, you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter here.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
He misses the free throw. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Great win tonight, MP.
Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And a chance here to check out some stats for Tyrese Halliburton.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Jackson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, we've got Doncic. James is out there with Hayes. Then there's Mr. Incredible, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic looking it over. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. LeBron's shot is good.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here is Mr. Incredible, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Here's James. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Siakam. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here is Mr. Incredible. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Jackson. Here's Nesmith. No good with the triple. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. On the wing, Doncic throws it up high, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Halliburton with it. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Here's Nembhard. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Doncic off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Now, here's Siakam. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Drains it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's LeBron. He's got 5. Hayes with the screen for James. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hayes with the steal. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Mr. Incredible. On the wing, James. Covered by Siakam.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. Now, Nembhard, hoping to put that miserable performance against the Clippers behind him tonight. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Boone. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Doncic against Halliburton. Shoots over Doncic. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. 10 points for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Lakers on top. They lead by... And we hope you're enjoying... Completely new group for Los Angeles. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Nesmith, he's checked in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Highland. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league.
Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam!
Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pacers trail by 3. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Warriors was superb. He scored 14 points, and he capitalized quite a few times from distance, which was huge. And it's performances like that that have put his team on this hot streak. We'll see if they can keep it up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against it.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Here's Boone. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Doncic kicks to James. Doncic with a screen on Siakam. Oh, LeBron from long distance.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Back to Halliburton. We got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Doncic outside. The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
So he can't get either to fall. Now, here's Siakam. Doesn't go for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've certainly earned that top spot. If they aren't the clear title favorites, they're on the short list.
Yeah, they got championship DNA, RNA, amino acids, you name it. Professor Shaq knows all about it.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
As long as it doesn't hurt their transition defense.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
On the court for Indiana, the forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Jackson in at the 5.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that
oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside. Oh, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
And Indiana making a change here. Toppin's checked in.
Stay there.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Doncic. Pass to Mr. Incredible. And he banks in the layup. Mr. Incredible's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Pacers. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Siakam misses.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Hayes finds James. Finney Smith with it from past the arc, and James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Nembhard. Now Toppin. And here is Siakam. From deep. They get the rebound. Here's Jackson. He can't hit that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And here is Toppin. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Jackson with the screen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Nembhard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. 1:56 left to play in the third. Hachimura with it. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Hachimura's got 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Glenn's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Bones Hyland comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Reeves finds Vanderbilt. Here is Mr. Incredible. They double him with Siakam. Shots good by Mr. Incredible. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. 11-point game. Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. Pass to Toppin. Now Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Reeves. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Hachimura. He's got 5. And again, it's the Lakers.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Vanderbilt against Siakam. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Incredible, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Indiana also making some changes. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Nesmith comes in for Toppin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Shepard. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 12. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Tyrese Halliburton. What's the news, David?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Pacers. He told me it's a hairline fracture of the arm, which they currently have stabilized. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for a while. This is an injury that takes some time to heal. That's tough news. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Boone at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Finney-Smith. It's Hayes, top of the key. Puts it up from 17. That one goes. Count it. 1:32 left in the fourth. Pacers trail by 12. Hyland passes to Siakam. And the rejection by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup. A 1-0 record against the Pacers.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Jackson. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Hayes. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here is Mr. Incredible. That shot off. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Ready to give these fans what they paid for?
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And time for the power rankings. Latter half of February, fascinating to see where teams stack up during this part of the season. You look at the Cavaliers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Lakers, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they legit, but they could very well be the team to beat.
The starters for Utah. We've got Walker Kessler. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hendricks in at the 4-man spot. And for Los Angeles, they've got Luka Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with James. Then there's Hayes. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the shooting guard position. And today will be the first game of 2 in a row between these two teams.
Yeah, these little mini-series are interesting. In the first game, it's all about setting the tone. And both of these teams want to establish momentum early.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Mr. Incredible. James deciding where to go with it. The 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
Clarkson outside. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
We'll stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a sixth man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do.
So it's Utah now, following the score by the Lakers. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Yeah, he's a decent threat from deep. And when Clarkson is on from there, it opens up everything else for him.
Here's Mr. Incredible. 8 points in his last time out. Outside Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. From deep, here's Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Mr. Incredible. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. James attacking and slam dunk by James.
Oh, that's just classic LeBron right there. He has a head of steam, onto the rim, and a strong finish.
Woo! Tipped, and they get it back. Here's Hendricks. Three-pointer off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And finished off by Hayes.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Quickley. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Out left to the wing. There's a screen. Here's Sensabaugh. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Back to Clarkson. Will it go? It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Jazz trail by 9. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
Doncic passes to Mr. Incredible. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Quickly against Doncic. 5 to shoot. Over quickly. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Sensabaugh. There's the triple. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Lakers lead by 6. Doncic passes to Mr. Incredible. Back to Doncic. From 17, he's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Kessler. He's defended by Hayes. Left block shot on the way. Kessler with a bucket. Kessler's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, when you have the size Kessler has, you just want them to keep giving you the ball inside.
Here's Doncic. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Here's Hendricks. And that's not going to go. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Kenyon Martin. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. And the Jazz with possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Martin. Over Hachimura. Martin misses. The Lakers lead by 10. Here's Mr. Incredible. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. The three-pointer off the mark. And for Utah, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Pacers gave them a bit of a boost. He added 8 points, and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. So he just poured more fuel on his team's fire and helped them continue this winning streak, a streak they're hoping doesn't end here. Guys?
Yeah, Allie, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
Yeah, so now the question is, can he do it again? Playing like that consistently is not easy.
You know, Sexton can be just so clever with the ball, disrupting the defense to create for his team.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
No good on that one. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Now here's George, coming off a 31-point game. Pass to Sexton. George, a screen on Reeves. Here's Sexton, and he banks in the layup. Sexton's got his first basket.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Clarkson grabs a miss.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's George. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 5. To the left wing. Lynn passes to Mr. Incredible. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Mr. Incredible's got 5 now.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
To the inside. Williams passes to Kessler. Sexton against Reeves. Pass to Williams. Offline with a 3. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. Never really saw them back off.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Lynn. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Down low. Here's Clarkson. Misses the baby hook. The Lakers lead by 10. Here's Doncic. The explosion to the rim for Luka.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Pass to Quickly. To stop the run. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Quickly's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Mr. Incredible. Rebound, Utah.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Jazz trail by 12. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires from deep. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And finished off by Hayes.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Clarkson outside. 1 second left. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Good to see you, and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Utah Jazz.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you got to beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
Yeah, they're both smart-driven, extremely talented. They've been putting on a show, man.
Taking control individually and as the leaders of their teams. We are watching greatness.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Jazz trail by 14. We've got LeBron James. He's out there with Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Hayes against Kessler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's quickly with a drive. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. The Lakers lead by 14. And during the first few seasons of Immanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Here's Clarkson, following the score by Los Angeles. Got a hand on it. Mr. Incredible, good. Mr. Incredible's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now here's Quickley. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They have looked in.
Be up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
Here's Mr. Incredible. Pulls up, high post. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Los Angeles, continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Taking a look at the Jazz. We've got Colin Sexton. Kenyon Martin is out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Keontae George, and it's Collier in at the 2. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Here's Sexton. Banked it in off the glass.
It's never easy trying to stop Sexton. I love watching him bounce off the defense and finish in style.
Now here's Doncic. Launches it. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Collins with a screen on Hachimura. Sexton goes in. Rebound, the Lakers.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's James. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks.
So it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every...
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
No excuses tonight, because I know you didn't go out last night.
Fans live for games like this one.
Coming up next, the Jazz taking on the Lakers. For the Jazz, it's been a disappointing first half of the season. Can they turn things around, starting with the win tonight? Lakers, Jazz, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron James is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Mr. Incredible. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. And for Utah, we've got Emmanuel Quickley. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, for games like this, where these two teams just played each other, how different is the approach?
It is different, Kevin. It can almost feel like a continuation of the last game, and one team now maybe has payback on their mind.
It'll be Utah off the tip. Quickly against Doncic. Quickly the pass to Hendricks. Six on the shot clock. And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
LeBron outside. Pass to Mr. Incredible. LeBron outside. Rebound, Utah. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Puts it up from 12. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the bucket by the Jazz.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Now, here's Quickly. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Finney-Smith, and finished off by Finney-Smith.
Anticipating before the play can happen, Luka Doncic gets the break started.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Luka Doncic started off his 2024, Doris, with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
The Jazz making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. Taking a look at Boston. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Now, here is Martin. Here's Quickly. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's LeBron. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Doncic against Quickly. Outside Martin. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And here's James outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And lost it.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
Lakers leading by 3. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. LeBron James is out there with Hachimura. Then there's Mr. Incredible, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
George passes to Sexton. Here's Hendricks, covered by LeBron. The 3 from George. Drills the three-pointer.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Here's Boone. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, George. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all three levels.
Here is Mr. Incredible, defended by George. And it's sent back by George. And Sexton has it in the corner. Tries from 7. Lakers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different. But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And here's Collins, following the three from Boone. A nice shot by George.
And they've had assists now. On their last 3 baskets.
Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Here is Mr. Incredible following the bucket by the Jazz. On the wing, Reeves. His last outing, 16 points for him. 6 to shoot. High post try. It's hauled in by George.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Collier. He's defended by Reeves.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Boone. And he drops it in from the low post. Mr. Incredible's got 7.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. James outside. Pass to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
What a smooth catch-and-shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. Pretty.
Here's Collier. Fires from deep. The Jazz again can't hit it. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Mr. Incredible, defended by George. Shots good by Mr. Incredible. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Collier. He has yet to score, and that one good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here is Mr. Incredible. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 11 points in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside, Sexton. To the paint, here's Collins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Collins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
And now, moving on, a look at the players of the week deserving of the recognition. In the Eastern Conference, Joel Embiid.
When Embiid is playing like this, he looks like the best player in the league at any position. The key now is sustaining this level of output the rest of the way.
And avoiding the injury bug. I hear it's going around. Ooh, my back.
Oh, my God, it's an injury bug.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Mr. Incredible with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
They've got Clarkson. Also Emmanuel quickly out there, and it's Hendricks in at the power forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Clarkson. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. For the three. Oh, Doncic with a confident three ball.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
And here's Clarkson. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Quickly looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Over Doncic. And it's quickly missing. Los Angeles leading by 9. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Hayes. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Clarkson.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And it's quickly missing.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Quickly. Clarkson outside. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. The Lakers, number 1.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Quickly with a wide open look. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Yeah, sometimes you have to flex into the mid-range. Emmanuel quickly ready to do just that.
Doncic kicks to Hayes. Pass to connect. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Connects. Got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Quickly setting the pick for Kessler. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 11. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Clarkson outside. Back to Quickly. Pass to Sensabaugh. And yes, it's good. Sensabaugh has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Kessler. Connect. No good. Jazz trail by 10. And here is Quickly. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite.
Changes for the Lakers. LeBron's checked in for Alex Len. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Connect. And it's Mr. Incredible in for Gabe Vincent. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Sexton. Here's the three. Rebound by Boone. Los Angeles leading by 10. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Luka Doncic out there with Mr. Incredible. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's LeBron James. And it's Hayes in at the 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Martin. And there's Collins on the assist by Martin.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Count the basket.
LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. Now he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Doncic after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Now, here's Quickly. Hendricks passes to Quickly. Rocket 6. Down low. Here's Sensabaugh. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Boom. The three-pointer, no good. Jazz trail by 10. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Clarkson against James. And it's quickly missing. Lakers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. The shot. Utah with the rebound.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now, here's Doncic. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Doncic dishes to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Lets it fly. And again, the Lakers no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Wow, Clarkson can really move. And once he's airborne, there's nothing the D can do.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Quickly against Doncic. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So it's the Jazz now. It's a 10-point game. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Clarkson. LeBron left side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. So it's Utah now.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And it's quickly missing. Here is Mr. Incredible, quickly covering. Shots good by Mr. Incredible. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead. Takes it inside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Derek Lively is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Miller, and it's Henderson in at the point.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Count it. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Aston Rizachet. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now, Sarr. 6 on the shot clock.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. And the coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. 2 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Now Henderson after the missed 3 from Boone. Henderson passes to Lively. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rebounded by the rookies. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. Boom. And Lively pulls it down. And here's the sophomores trailing by 2. Pass to Miller. Lively with it. Guarded by Boone. Fades back. Lively's shot is off. Saw the pass to Boone. Shoots over Henderson. Shot's good by Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got his second basket of the night. And the sophomores with possession here. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the rookies with new faces on the floor. And a new group in it. Of course, making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Wembanyama comes in for Holmgren. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
So on the floor for the sophomores, we've got Keontae George. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Thompson. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Henderson in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Castle. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Song, the pass to Boone, shoots. It's hauled in by the sophomores. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
The sophomores shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first free throw is good. And George drops them both. And it's the rookies now. It's a 3-point game. Here is Mr. Incredible, defended by George. Mr. Incredible can't get it to go.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Here's Wembanyama. 10 points for him. Got a piece of it.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sorry, using those long arms to knock that one away.
Reza Shea with it. It's up against Thompson. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Now Saar, clock at 4. With the floater. That one goes in. McCain's got 5.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game. Because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
That one good for 2.
And, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Here's Wembanyama. And another shot. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for the sophomores. Holmgren, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And Miller's subbed in for Keontae George. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. To the wing right side. Here's McCain. Covered by Miller. McCain's shot is off. Miller, the pass to Henderson. Now Thompson. Miller outside. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Miller. There's the drive. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He has 6. Releases. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Henderson kicks to Holmgren. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Reza Shea. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to McCain. Here's Song. From the line. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rookies lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Sarr out there with Edey. Then there's Mr. Incredible. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Here is Mr. Incredible. Reza Shea with it. Sinks the three-pointer. Reza Shea's got the lead up to 8 now for the rookies.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Reza Shea looking like a polished shooter already.
And so it's the sophomores with it. Wembanyama outside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Sarr. Pass to Mr. Incredible. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Miller finds Henderson. Wembanyama down low. 12 points for him. And Wembanyama too much inside.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Castle's checked in for the rookies. Pass to Sarr. Here's Castle. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Sinks the triple. Castle's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Henderson. Nothing on the board. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Who's watching here?
Henderson outside. Here's Wembanyama. 14 points for him. Rebound, rookies. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Castle. Here's Edey. Reza Shea wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Reza Shea's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the rookies. Reza Shea's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Henderson passes to Wembanyama. Miller outside. Now here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here are the rookies. Here is Mr. Incredible. 6 points for him. No good on that one.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
On the wing, Miller. Henderson outside. Wembanyama high post. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. No good that time.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
1:05 left to play here in the third. Pass to Reza Shea. Traps in the tray. Reza Shea's got 9 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here is Mr. Incredible, defended by Wembanyama. Shot's good by Mr. Incredible.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
Here's Castle, covered by Miller. Pass to Castle. And the shot goes down. Castle's got the lead up to 14 now for the rookies.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The rookies on top, ending the third quarter with a... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when
in here for the sophomores. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Chad Holmgren comes in for Thompson. Miller's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. And Henderson subbed in for George. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Holmgren. Scoot Henderson is out there with Miller. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Wembanyama. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Castle. Sarr with it. Here's Edey. Here's Castle. Shoots a 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wembanyama. The putback. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Saw the pass to Boone. There's the 3. That shot, no good. Now here's Holmgren. He's covered closely, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Reza Shea.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And so it's the rookies taking care of business in this one.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
Good game, Anthony. 9MP. about game time, the pain time.
Good to see you, MP. You gonna show us something special tonight?
They weren't even trying to win, so you better not lose.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
Yo, what's good, MP?
Good, man.
Live, bro. I watch you. You got a mean bag. Keep going, bro.
Man, that's big time coming from you, man. I study your game.
I appreciate that. But remember, nothing in this league is given to you. You got to earn it. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. Take your time.
All right, man. Well, look, I want to get that jersey from you after the game. What's up with that?
What I have to tell you, you got to earn it, man. Oh, we on that type of time. It's a bet. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. James is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the shooting guard position. And for Portland, DeAndre Ayton is out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Abdia, and it's Grant in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Hayes. Shoots over Ayton. And no good, trying to use the glass. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. It's Abdia on the wing. soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You would gladly take those.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Simons. 15 in his last. Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you. I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Now here's Simons. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. The three is up. James with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Doncic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Now here's Grant. To the middle. Here's Avdia. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Avdia's got his second bucket of the night. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. James deciding where to go with it. Over Williams. And again, it's the Lakers.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Sharp, he's checked in for Grant. And the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura's checked in. Three-pointer Sharp. And he buries his first look.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Now here's Finney Smith. Here's Mr. Incredible. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Simons. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Guarded by Sharp. Doncic outside. Over Simons. And again, it's the Lakers.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
They grab their own miss, and it's Simons missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Ayton, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Sharp grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Screen by James. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Simon's shot is good.
Boy, Simon's jump shot is pure from anywhere on the floor.
18 feet out. Good. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. 8 points in the quarter, showing how... He's checked in for Portland. Robert Williams comes in for Grant.
You need to sweat a little, all right?
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got James. He's out there with Alex Len. Austin Reeves out there with Connect. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the point. Ayton, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop.
Wow! LeBron making some noise.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Portland leading by 4. Pass to Ayton. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Reeves.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
For Portland, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Simons outside. Again, the miss by Portland. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Mr. Incredible. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Simons outside. From deep. Hits the three-pointer. Simons has got 11 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their spot.
Doncic outside. To the inside. Len. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Avdia outside. Pass to Williams. Here's Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Takes a 3. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Trailblazers out in front, up 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey, folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
You take a look at the Lakers. They're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Jeremy Grant, Deni Avdija out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Finney-Smith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy. Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic passes to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Avdija passes to Simons. Hook loose. Finney-Smith with it. Now guarded by Simons. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Mr. Incredible. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. And Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. Pass to Grant. Down low. Here's Simons. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Count that one.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Simons passes to Williams. Back to Simons. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. For the lead. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Simons outside. Grant outside. And here's Ayton. He's covered by Reeves. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Portland leading. Here's Simons. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. for the tie. The Lakers with another miss.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Grant, the pass to Avdia. Now Ayton, guarded by Vanderbilt. Ayton finds Simons for three. Hachimura with a rebound.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Mr. Incredible's got his third basket on the night right there.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for Portland. Kling. Completely new group for the Lakers. Pass to Finney Smith. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Portland leading by 7. And so in the game for the Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with James. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 2 spot. Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, some real artistry from Grant at the rim. Kind of shaming the defense with that one.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lakers trail by 9. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Six to shoot. Is right through the heart.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Pass to Williams. And here's Simons. Up and over Doncic. And it's Simons missing.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He connects! And now they trail by just 4. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
And the Lakers call time here. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the 4th. Doncic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, the Lakers. They're down by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And Doncic launches from deep. Williams grabs the board. And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. James passes to Mr. Incredible. And nails the tray. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. The pressure is on. And he's got a plan to share with his guys. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
And so Portland takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on, but give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Okay. You got me on that one, but, yo, can we still swap? What's up?
Nah, man. Ain't no handoffs. Maybe next time, though, man.
All right. Don't worry. I'll be back.
Yep.
All right.
You can get that one back next time.